Today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Daima Adult Goku. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Garrett18 here, and today, as you could see, and as I already mentioned, we are taking a look at the newly released SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Daima Adult version Goku. Did this turn out really good or really bad? Did it surpass the older version Gokus, or did it not? Let's find out today on this review. So for the box here, as you can see, it is pretty basic when it comes to the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball line. There's the front with the window, displaying the figure and the accessories, the top, and then there is the bottom. Here is the one side of the box, the other side, and then the back of it does have some promotional images along with the barcode of blah 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 stuff nobody cares about. So let's get this open to take a closer look at this Goku. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look here. Tamashii Nations, like usual, did a really good job with the figure. It does match how he does look in Daima when he was an adult. The face and the hair sculpt looks really good. You get a few sculpted lines here and there in the hair, not too many. The faces definitely on point. You do get a rubber piece for the upper part of the gi. Same with on the shoulders as well, which I do like that they did that. Nice sculpted wrinkles on it. And then even on the back, we get some sculpted wrinkles, and the sash sculpted really well. Also, the lower part is also rubbery. The arms look good. Nice sculpt work on the muscle definition. Legs look pretty good. Nice sculpting throughout the pants, the gi, and everything like that. Boots look pretty good. One thing I have a personal complaint with is no shading at all, but none of these Daima figures do have shading, which is kind of disappointing. But overall, they did a nice job with the details. So now let's take a look at the accessories. Moving on to the accessories, here's everything included with this Goku. We do get 2 interchangeable hair pieces, 4 alternate faces. We do get a lower portion of his gi that swaps out where it looks like it's blowing around, and then we do get 8 alternate hands. So we do get the 4 faces here: a smiling face, basic stern face, angry teeth critted face looking off to the left, and then a yelling, screaming face. And they did a really good job with the face sculpts here. Then for the hair sculpts, we do get the basic one on the left, and then on the right, we have the one where he's kind of like moving around and fighting, which fits well with the lower gi piece that you could swap out. Very easy to swap out as well, and that is a rubbery material. Then we do get the 8 alternate hands. So we do get a pair of fists, we do get the martial arts stance type hands, we do get the Kamehameha hands, and then some open palm blast hands. And I love the open palm blast hands here, and they did a nice job with the sculpt detail on the hands. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with this adult version Daima Goku. Now let's go over the height and height comparisons. So now for the height of Daima Goku here, to the very top of his hair, looks like he's about 6 inches tall. Then to the top of his head, he's a little bit under 5.5 inches tall. And then here he is compared to some other SH Figuarts figures. So we do have the Dragon Ball Superhero Piccolo. Then we do have Bardock with a custom Super Saiyan hair sculpt. Then we do have the pre-time skip Monkey D. Luffy. And then we do have Naruto Uzumaki. And I think he scales well with the other Dragon Ball figures and SH Figuarts figures here. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Sasuke. Then we do have the SH Figuarts Tanjiro. And then we do have the updated version Figurize Vegeta. And then we do have the Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider. So there is the height and height comparisons. Now let's move on to the articulation. Alright, so for this Goku's articulation, this is where I feel like the figure shines really bright. It's like they made the articulation similar to their SH Figuarts Naruto line. So he does look down really well. Looks up okay, not the best. You get some very nice pivot out of both the neck joints there, as you can see. And then, of course, swivel action at the top and bottom of the neck. The torso doesn't crunch forward a whole bunch, but not too bad. Goes back really well. Then you do get very nice pivot at both the joints, and then of course it does swivel at both the joints as well. And then the shoulders have a nice, beautiful type of movement and a circular motion. Very nice articulation there. The arms do go out to the sides a lot more than 90 degrees. They do go up and down. You do have the true bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that pretty much bend it all the way. Then you do get the swivel and hinge-ryu on the wrists. Then look at how far forward he can kick forward, practically all the way. That is awesome. Goes back about 45 degrees, and he can go past Jean-Claude Van Damming it, which is fantastic. Then you do get swivel at the hip there. You do have single jointed knees, but they do bend back a bit more than 90 degrees. There's no issue with them not getting enough range. I don't want to hear people complaining about that. Then you do get a ball joint at the boot there, which is interesting. Then it does swivel at the ankle, hinges up all right, hinges down really, really well. And then look at this beautiful ankle pivot action. Very, very nice ankle pivot. And then, of course, you do get the toe hingeroo there. So overall, I think Tamashii Nations really knocked it the hell out of the park with this Goku. Is it a 3.0, 3.5, 4.0? I don't really care anymore. I'm just gonna say it's an upgrade Goku figure. And as of right now, I think this is the best powered down Goku figure in 1/12 scale at the moment. Yes, I think it beats out the DF 3.0 powered down Goku by a mile. This is a really, really well made figure. I'm now even more excited for that updated Super Saiyan Goku, and even more excited now for the adult Daima Vegeta. And now it's making me want to get the Daima adult Piccolo, which I had no interest in at all. Tamashii Nations is really, really heading in a really good direction with this Goku, and where I feel like it shines the most is the articulation. Yeah, the details very well done. It's a shame there's really no shading on it. I mean, some people like shading, some people don't, but besides that, the detail was handled very well, and it does look like how Goku did as an adult in Daima. The accessories are pretty decent too. You know, it's the basic accessories. He is like a $35 figure, so I understand not getting like effects and all that stuff, but you do get two head sculpts, bunch of faces, and hands and stuff, and then you get the interchangeable lower gi piece as well. So I think it's a nice chunk of accessories for the price. But like I said, where I feel like this figure really does shine, and this is such a huge upgrade for the Dragon Ball line in general, is the articulation. He is so much fun to pose around, and you can put him into practically any type of pose you really want to get him into. And as I mentioned before, the articulation reminds me a lot of how Tamashii Nations does the articulation with their Naruto line. And to me, I feel like when it comes to articulation with SH Figuarts, their Naruto figures have the best movement, and now this Goku has similar movement, so imagine future releases with this type of articulation. These figures are going to be so much more fun to pose around and display and everything. And you know, there's going to be so many figures they can make updates of now, and now I'm going to want other figures to get these updates, like Bardock. Piccolo's going to be getting one, Vegeta's going to be getting one, you know, Gohan, you know, there's so many characters they can update now with this type of articulation. I guess technically it is like a 4.0 body mold, but yeah, man, I really love the way this figure turned out, and I feel like this might be one of the best figures of this year. And I don't even collect the Dragon Ball line like that, so I'm not like being biased at all. This is a really, really well-made figure, and this is the type of stuff I want to see Tamashii Nations continue doing when it comes to their Dragon Ball line. Do I recommend this? Hell freaking yeah, I do. Go pick this up. I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to be really impressed with how this figure turned out, and it's well worth the money. 30, 35 bucks. Come on, man. You can't go wrong with that when it comes to an SH Figuarts, especially Goku and an upgraded Goku figure. New engineering and stuff, new articulation. So trust me, you're gonna love this figure. It is lots and lots of fun. But anyway, that is my review of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Daima adult version Son Goku. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this figure down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later.
We shall start with revenge. I am the knight. Gonna change the future.